Hey everybody, it's Jelly Beans here on the lake today, and so I was thinking about a recent experience I had in regards to standing up for myself and saying no at an appropriate time. So I think this is an important lesson that I learned recently. I learned it, I've learned it before, but I learned it again. And it is standing up for myself. So what happened was I am looking for ways to earn money, and I've found some ways that work. Check the links below. I've found some ways that don't, and I also tried some things. So I'm like kind of treading the ground now, and a job just kind of came into my lap. And usually when things kind of come to me like that, I usually accept them and go for them. And so I got a job for the first time in it was like 10 years since I've worked for somebody. Anyways, so it was a little bit stressful because, anyways, that's the whole background story. So I went to this job. It seemed like good things were going on there. I went, and then the second day, it was really intense for me because I felt like the person that I was working under, I felt like a lot of felt very squelched and unappreciated, and I felt like I was being undertowed, this undertow of manipulation was happening, and just control kind of in a subtle way. It was really interesting. Anyways, the whole point of the story is that I went to the job and I wanted to give my whole heart and help this place grow and prosper, and really I was gonna work in the kitchen, so I was gonna just really take care of the place and organize it really nice and make sure everything's stocked and really do a good job, get the menu down. It was pretty simple, but it was a struggle for me because it wasn't right. I could feel my energy was all off. My energy was all and I was crying in there, and it was hard to even recognize exactly what was happening at the time. But at the end of the day, I was just this is not gonna work. I can't put myself in the situation of being under this person's authority, because it just didn't resonate with who I was, So, and I had a choice to make if I should go back in and just I remember feeling the choice in the restaurant. I was in the back of the kitchen. It was closed, so there was no pressure, but there was so much pressure at the same time. My body was just literally I could feel the stuff, and I remember having to think I had to decide if I was gonna stand up for myself and try to explain what I was asking, or just be quiet and suppress myself. So that happened a few different times where I was hey, should I ask the question that I genuinely want to know the answer to, or should I just really be scared, ultimately, and just push myself down and allow that to happen? And I was I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna be pushed down anymore, especially by other people and even by myself. And I know that I'm the harshest judge of myself, you know what I mean? And I'm learning to be more accepting and things like that, but I don't need anyone in my life that pushes me down, So I said, this isn't gonna work. So sorry. Really wanted to help you out, but this is not a good match, and I can't do this to myself. So that's what happened. And afterwards, I got a lot of clarity about working at this job, because I wasn't really sure about it. Wasn't really so sure about it, but it became really clear after that. You know what I mean? It became really clear after that, and so yeah, it just showed me some things, and it made me feel really proud of myself for standing up for my own dignity, really, and saying, no, this isn't gonna work. You can't, I choose not to be treated this way, So anyway, those are my lessons I learned, just to be yourself and stand up for yourself if you need to, because no one should push you down, you know? And we have to learn how to deal with those types of situations. And it's like, I'm grateful it came up, you know, because it helped me learn things and helped me be a stronger person. But we all have to learn how to stand up for ourselves in the face of bullies, whether we're kids or whether we're adults, you know what I mean? And bullies could be anyone from a friend, a relative, someone you work for, someone you work with, whatever it is. Like, even my kids, I feel like, are bullies sometimes. But we need to learn how to stand up for ourselves, because you matter and I matter, and it matters that we matter. So that's what I was thinking. I hope you all have a great day. Give me a like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what else you want to hear about. Tell me some of the things you've been learning in your life recently. I'd love to hear it.